Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this review, we're gonna take a look at this mini action Vault S5. I got this around $20. This is from the 70s hit Japanese anime series with the same title, Vault S5. These 5 vehicles here are called Vault machines, and they vault in to form Vault S5. Let's take a look at the box. So here's the front and the sides, bottom, top, and the back. This also comes with an instruction manual. Now let's take a look at this first Vault machine. This is the Vault Cruiser. The pilot of this is Steve Armstrong, and this is the head of Vault S5. The main colors here are the red and the white. For the flaps, you have blue, although it's not articulated, so it's fixed. For the booster, we have this shiny chrome. So for the cockpit, we have this translucent blue. And we have these 3 yellow fins for the nose. So far, there's no issue with the paints. For the bottom part, we have the Vault S5 head showing already. So basically, there's no cover, even in the side views. So you can see Vault S5 head. The only issue I have here is I got a slanted head. So as you can see, it's not straight here. Although the nice part is it's not noticeable at all. The length of this is almost 2 inches and the wingspan is 1.5 inches. For the height, it's 0.5 inch. The next Vault machine is the Vault Panzer. So this is driven by Robert Armstrong, aka Big Bird. And this is the chest of Vault S5. This is the front. We have the cockpit here. We have details for a missile. This comes with an articulated arms that can open and close. So this claws can open this wide. Although be careful opening it. Mine already has the stress marks here, as you can see. For the wheels, it comes in one color only. So I wish they put a different color for the gears. Although this is detailed, so this is nice. And it's not articulated, so it's fixed. This is the bottom part. So as you can see, we can already see the chest of Vault S5. And we have a chrome metallic look here. And actually mine comes with a loose side for the wheels, although the other side is not. This is the back. I wish they put additional cover here so it won't look empty. So we have a gap here on the side view as well. The main body of this is around 1.5 inches and a maximum height of 2 inches if we include the claws. For the width, it's almost 2 inches and the length is 1.5 inches. The next one is this Vault Bomber. So this is driven by Mark Gordon, and this is the arms of Vault S5. This is the front, the top. So we have fins here. And still we have this chrome metallic look. We have the sides and the back. For the bottom, we have additional details on the cockpit. There's not much going on in this part, although I wish they added additional details here at the back for the boosters. For the length, it's almost 2 inches. For the width, it's 1.75 inches. And for the main body, it's 0.5 inch. If we include the fin, it's almost 1 inch. The next vault machine is the Vault Frigate. This is driven by Little John Armstrong, and this is the legs of Vault S5. We have the cockpit here. We have additional details for the missiles. We have radars. We have these flaps. At the bottom, we can already see the details of Vault S5. We have the belt here, the knees, and the connectors for the feet later. The length is 3 inches, and the width of the body is almost 1.5 inches. If we include the flaps, it's roughly 2.5 inches. The last part is the Vault Lander. So this is driven by Jamie Robinson, and this is the feet of Vault S5. We have here the antenna. And for me, this is the most detailed vault machine. We have the fin here, additional details, linings here, even here, and the wheels come in 2 different colors, although it's fixed, same as the Vault Panzer. So this is the back. So we also have different color and details for the boosters, and this is the bottom. And one additional feature here is the hidden compartment for the drills or the projectiles. So you just push this and turn. You can see the drills, same as this one. The only issue I have here is it doesn't lock in place, so it tends to move. Although overall this is the most detailed part. For this, the width is almost 2.5 inches. The length is 1.5. So the height is almost 1.5 inches. If we include the flaps, it's around 1.75 inches. And now let's vault them in. Let's start first with the head. So what you're gonna do is, you need to pop this ball out. When popping this ball out, don't hold it here. Instead, hold it somewhere in the main head, because this is fixed. Just to ensure that this won't break, this piece here, because this doesn't turn. And then push down. For the body, you need to put the claws at the back. Push the cockpit inside. And for the wheels, as you can see, there's a gap here. So after turning it, you need to push it in the middle. For the arms, you need to push the cockpit inside as well. And for the fins, you need to put them at the back. So be careful when turning this one. And pull the forearms downward. So that the joints of Vault S5 will appear. and then spread this one. So for the legs, it's the same. You need to push the cockpit inside, as well as the radars. So for the radars, there's a gap here, so you can pull them if you want to. Although be careful, as you can see, mine here has cracks already. I think this is when I'm pulling them up. And for the port of the feet, what you need to do is you need to push this downwards and then turn. So there's a gap here wherein you need to push this inside again after turning. Same as this one. Then fold the flaps. Last for the foot, so bend this antennas, turn this to hide the drills, and just pull them apart, then fold. Combining them, I want to start with the foot and the legs. Each slot here has different ports, so you won't interchange them when putting it. When attaching the foot, I tend to hold it in this part and not here, so that I can avoid breaking this rod here, this ball joint here. And what I usually do is I unfold these flaps first, so I can hold the ankles. Then let's now push them. There, and then put this back. The next is the body. So this part here will go in these holes here. Now let's insert. The next one is the arms, so just insert it here. Now for the head, we just need to insert this ball joint in this slot here. For the hands, let's use these two. For the hands, same with the head, you need to insert this ball joint here. So let's pop this there. Now that we've combined them, let's take a look at him as Bolt S5. He stands 6 inches tall. And now let's take a look at the head. We have the horns, the emblem, the eyes, and we also have linings here on the cheek part. The paint application of the head is good so far, so there's no excess paints or smudges. Here are the sides. I wish they added additional details here on the ears. Maybe linings or indentations here. For the top, so you have the cockpit here, So this is the back. As you can see, it's still attached to the body of the Volt Cruiser for this part here. For the chest, we have this gold part here. So this is where the ultra electromagnetic wave comes from in the anime. Mine has excess paint here, although for me it's tolerable. We have the linings here, so this is anime accurate. We have the V. And this V here can be removed. So you have the effect that the sword has been released here. And inside we have details as well. And for this, there's not much in the back, just the peg holes. The V here doesn't have the same shape as the sword. They are not in the same size. So the V here is larger. And for the arms, it's mainly chrome and blue. And we have red for the joint here. So this is anime accurate as well. We have linings here on the forearms and the hands. And below it, we have the yellow part. So we have the abs here in chrome color. We have the belt, the crutch. So here, the only issue I have here is this. We have the legs. We have the knees here. And the feet. So the gap here is anime accurate as well. So there's actually a gap here connecting the legs and the feet. And the feet itself. So here's the bottom part. You have the gears, you have the wheels, you have additional details here. For the sides, we have the folded antenna and the flaps here. Be careful when playing with this figure because the antenna here is exposed. We have details on the legs, even on the hips part. So we have something like a pocket. Not much going on above here. For the back, we have details on the boosters, on the feet, the missiles, the radar, the wheels of the Volt Panzer, and again the Volt Cruiser here. And we have the fins here. Now for the articulation, for the head, since it's attached to the body of the Volt Cruiser, we can only have him look up this far and this. But what you can do is you can move this and then there, so he can look further. Same with looking left or right. If this is in place, he can look this far only. Although there's articulation in this part here. So you can look left or right. Although you can still position this so he can look farther. See. We have collar articulation, so we can move it up or down. For the shoulders, up or down as well. And for the biceps, it can turn 360. And aside from that, there's additional articulation here that can be moved up or down. For the elbows, you have double joints. So it can bend this far. And it can also turn 360. there's no articulation in the forearms, and on the hands it's on ball joint, so we can turn it 360 and up or down this far, and left, right. For the body, it's fixed, there's no ab crunch or waist swivel. And for the hips, we have this up or down articulation, and this is in ball joint, so you can move it front or back, or left or right. So if you want to kick him farther, then you can utilize the middle joint here. For the knees, it's single joint only, so you can bend it 90 degrees. For the ankles, we have this motion and something like up or down here. And for the accessories, we only have this sword and 3 pairs of different hands. So we have the open palm, we have the sword holding hand here, and the fist. So overall, this is a great figure. If you're on a tight budget, then this is the best alternative for the SOC diecast version. The details, color, articulations are nice. I just hope they added additional weapons, but still a nice looking figure. And that's it for this review. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this figure. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It will help this channel a lot. See you again on my next review. Bye!